Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. We made it to the middle of the week.
Yes.
Not bad. So thank you for joining us for the Today in AZ After Show live on Facebook. We have Crystal in the house for Jimmy today.
Good morning.
And then Rachel in the house for Paul.
Yes.
So it's an all-ladies show. I
We
dig
love
it.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I do too. And today
Girls
we're
have more
talking
fun.
about showering, which is good. This is why the boys had to take the day off,
Yeah.
because they're actually using this one day to bathe. No, that's not true.
No. Because
but
then
it
they
could
would
be.
admit that they don't shower every day. That's why.
It's probably true too. We want to know how often you shower. Now, don't get disgusting. This is all based off a new study out of England that asked how often, on average, do you take a shower or a bath?
Okay.
Now, I would like to take more baths because that's like a more relaxing way to
yes.
bathe, whatever. But how often do you take a shower? The number's not great out of this study. Only
was shocked.
25%. Yeah, 25% of men and only about 30% of women say they only shower once a week.
Is this like true?
You know?
Are we reading that right?
Yeah.
You have to travel there
Wow.
to find out. Now, why only once a week? Okay, so as you can imagine, men showered less than women.
Okay.
Thankfully, about half of everyone surveyed say that they shower every day.
Well, that's good.
That's us, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I know that at one point Emma and I were saying that it's tough in the morning to shower first thing because it's like freezing.
Yeah.
You get out and it's
So,
like, ooh.
Yeah, do it at night.
Frigid, so you do it right, yeah,
Right.
at night. Or with us, you know, it takes longer because you got to wash the hair.
Yeah.
But so what's your take on cleanliness? I mean, how often are you guys showering? Are you in the shower right now listening to the Today in AZ After Show? There is a hilarious meme, and it is literally this girl, you know, in the shower, and she's reaching over across like the sink to change the song on her phone.
Yeah.
Just can't wait. It's just sad
True.
enough.
I love that now you have the Bluetooth that you can stick in your shower. They like little speakers that you can put in there.
Or yeah, the
So you
guys
can
have like the
listen to.
shave mirror
Yeah.
Singing in the shower.
in there.
Okay, with these surveys, are some of these people just being silly?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You have to wonder, right?
Amir
Yeah.
believes, he's with us too. He goes, I don't believe that statement.
Yeah.
Once
That's
a
just
week?
odd, you know? Jennifer
No,
said,
that would
ew. That's what we said.
Dylan, gross.
Yeah.
Every time I cross the border, that's interesting. How often are
Okay.
you crossing the border? Shelby, tell me how often you shower. She probably showers every day.
So Carol
nice
says,
fluffy
gross, every single day. Tiffany said daily. Tessa said, that's gross and daily. Michael said, sometimes twice a day.
Sometimes twice a day.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, when you're working out or something,
Yeah,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
There's something to do.
Morning and night.
Nestor said sometimes 3 times a day during the summer.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Because it's hot here and you're sweating.
I remember one time when I was shooting A to Z in Lake Havasu, it was in the middle of the summer. We had multiple shoots set up throughout the day, and between everyone, I had to go back to the hotel and shower because we were
Yeah.
drenched
And
in
touch up the
sweat.
Wet.
Yes.
Gross. Daily.
Shelby, so I'm with Shelby twice a day. It's seriously, because, and then with the desert air
Yeah.
and then the heat in the summer, you just feel dirty.
Okay,
Or
well,
if
good.
you're always,
At
like,
least
rushing.
most of our Facebook viewers are showered daily.
We're on the
Clean
same
body.
page as us. All right.
We appreciate you,
You all
guys
smell
showering
wonderful.
daily.
That's good. Now, my hair, I'll be honest, my hair is a different story. Regardless of working out or whatever the case is, I usually only wash my hair once, maybe twice a week.
Okay.
So I don't have to wash it very often. And typically on days 4 and 5, it styles far better than it did when it is real clean and kind of limp. So
A lot
that
of women
little
say
extra,
that.
you know, natural.
Trisha Hendricks and I were talking about that, and we were saying, like, I need to wash my hair at least every other day.
yeah.
Because for me, I have the opposite. Like, when it gets too oily, it gets flat.
Well, and I think now that I've gotten my hair a little bit darker, I think it's more noticeable when it is a little bit more dirty or even greasy. You can kind of see it, whereas the blonde, it's not as nearly as noticeable, especially when you dump dry shampoo all
Yeah.
over the roots.
And that's popular, the dry shampoo, and there's
Yeah.
so many on the market, all the way from like $2
Right.
to really expensive bottles.
Oh, yeah.
That'll help you out. But Lori says, waste water and dries out your skin every day, bad for your hair, once or twice a week, unless I sweat a lot.
Neil says prisoners shower more than once a week. Come on, England, get it together.
So wait, Lori, I want to know though, do you take a bath or like
yeah.
are you using baby wipes? Like, what are you doing in between?
That's a popular
the
thing.
showers,
for
Baby
athletes,
wipes,
typically,
yeah.
if they don't have time to shower between, you know, going from a game to maybe some sort of post-game activity, they'll use those, you know,
Wipes, yeah.
cleanliness wipes. But I don't know if that I'd rely on. I'd go through a whole, you know, bag if I had to.
Oh, Destiny says every other day, but I wash my face twice a day.
Oh, and Susan said, see, it's not good to wash your hair daily, which is exactly what my therapist says. So it's smart.
That's cute.
A daily, no exceptions.
I guess it depends on your body, right? It depends
Sure.
how, if you sweat, if you don't sweat, if you have an odor, if you don't have an odor. I mean, I know that some people don't even wear deodorant because they said they don't need to. Like it's
Wow,
not their-
And who is
Yeah.
determining that?
You know what? My friend gifted us over Christmas. There's a group of girlfriends that we all got together, and she gifted us a different, like an all-natural deodorant.
Oh.
Okay, how did you
And
like it?
so I haven't tried it yet, but she said that when she tried it, it took 3 days for her body to adjust.
Okay.
So initially, the first 3 days, she said she didn't smell her best, maybe. But she
Okay.
said after that, after her body adjusts, she started using that type of deodorant, and it's supposed to be healthier for your body.
Interesting.
So I don't know. I
It's
don't know
funny
your
because
insights on
if you, like people that shower before they go to the gym and everyone's like, why do you shower? You're going to the gym to work out. Yeah, but then you have that nice clean sweat. And if you pick the right kind of soap,
Yeah.
I mean, you better watch it because sometimes you could smell somebody and you're like, oh my, ooh.
Yes.
He smells good or she smells good. Now,
Or the opposite. You're like,
or the
whoa,
opposite.
whoa,
Now,
whoa,
people who go hiking and load up on the perfume before you go take a hike, that
that attracts bugs.
yeah, I was gonna say I'll get eaten alive
Yeah.
by bugs.
oh, it's brutal. It's like the banana boat scent, lovely. Your perfume that you got at Dillard's on sale, please spare us. Wear it out.
Well, I'm glad here. A lot of people are saying the same thing. Jarrett says sometimes twice a day, but for sure once. Jay put the throwing up emoji. Blech.
Kara just is gross.
Susan said, how can people not shower daily? That's what we said. I guess it depends on your body and what you're doing throughout the day, right? If you're not doing much, maybe. I don't
Okay,
know.
see,
Sure.
and Lisa says, I'm a once a week showerer. I do clean, smelly spots with washcloths.
Washcloths, yeah.
Okay, so like in the sink or something.
Yeah,
with
like a spit bath.
I mean, kind of when
trying to think of
you're
how that
a
would work.
baby, right? They don't take a baby a bath every day.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they just wipe them down
Wipe
with a
them
cloth
down.
to make sure they're clean.
This is interesting.
I've heard people doing that. So I mean, this is interesting.
Body every day in the winter. The hot showers, dry out your skin, so you got to be careful of that. Now, are you guys the people that do you lotion up after the shower? Because I always forget, and then I'm like, I have the real bad dry skin on air usually.
Yeah, you gotta do it right after.
Yeah.
I heard if you apply your perfume, like as soon as you dry off, it also stays better.
Really?
Now I do that, and then I end up I'll wash my face right after, and I end up
Right.
damping it. What am I trying to say? Like patting it off. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
shoot.
Dang it.
There goes. I'm real frugal about my spritzes.
You are. You're frugal about your toothpaste, everything. Not me. I spray it and I walk into it.
That's like a curtain.
Like Elle Woods.
Yes.
Elle Woods.
I also have another friend that he said when he would take a shower, he doesn't dry himself off. He just lets himself air dry.
What?
And that's
I don't
supposed to
have
be
time.
better
I'd be
for
there
him,
like
too.
it's cold.
freezing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, why? And he said it's better for your skin. I'm like, oh.
Okay,
So,
or pat dry.
Yeah.
I go
Might
straight
be.
from the towel. I'm with Crystal. I freeze to death.
I even
have to
have
shut the door, leave the fan off, let everything steam up.
I even have a towel warmer.
Now that is
Yes.
a good gift. I go straight into the robe.
Thank you, Aunt Linda.
Yes.
That's cute.
So how does that work? Is it just basically like a little dryer?
It's like this little tubular thing. You throw your towel in when you're going to go in the shower. You press the button, and in 5-10 minutes, it warms it up. So when you're done, you pull it out, and it's so nice and
love
toasty.
Oh my gosh, that's the best part about doing laundry is to pull all those.
Yes.
Yes, get on me socks.
And it's
Bring
great
it on.
out of a pool, too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where
Oh,
I first
that'll keep you
experienced
warm,
it.
yeah.
And
That's
then
where
I'm
I
like, I
first
must have one of these. And then she got it for me for Christmas one year.
Look at all these comments.
We have a lot of
This
comments.
is so
Jennifer
great.
said, ask your boyfriend and girlfriends what they think about you not showering. She goes, I know someone who doesn't shower and they just use body spray. And this is her opinion. She says funky. So
Funky.
that's what she said.
Every day. Let's see. Joe says, I can't stand seeing people out and about in their pajamas. This is so good.
Oh,
He
I
says,
love
wash
it.
your face,
Yeah.
comb your hair, brush your teeth, and put on some clean clothes. People will make that grocery store run,
Yeah.
to go get donuts for the family really quick. And they do. They show up in their
I've seen lots of people
flannel
do that.
pant jammies, and then they're house shoes. And I'm not,
But if you're just
I'm
making a
guilty of
run to
this
the
too.
store, then
it's-
and you're going right back home.
It's funny
you
to
know,
see.
Just put an undergarment on too. I've seen a lot of that. Like, I don't. It's kind of hard to not pay attention if someone's...
Sue Ellen Mishke, the braless wonder.
Hey, so Jamie says, geez, guys, you can't just make a blanket statement like you're nasty. If someone doesn't shower twice a day or whatever, it all depends on what you're doing. If I work out, then yes, of course. She said, stop being so mean.
Oh, no.
I don't think she's talking about... I could be everybody, maybe all the comments
Maybe
as
the
well,
comments,
because
it's not nasty. I mean, on a Saturday morning, if you're not doing anything all day, but you're vegging out and watching TV, I mean, I'm not going to get up and take a shower just to sit on the couch and watch Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, I might not smell like a blossoming flower by the end of the day, but if anyone's around.
And yeah, everybody has their own opinion. Wendy said women need to shower daily, and my honest opinion. So that's her opinion. I mean, everybody has their own take on this. Like I said, it all depends on what...
Gosh, our viewer, I live
That's why
alone.
we have this discussion, right?
Yeah.
Everybody puts in their input.
Listen, people are nasty for far other reasons than not showering. So we're not too worried about who's nasty and who's not nasty.
Wow, this is a hot thing here. We have about, what, 200 people joining us on this conversation?
Great. Yeah, look at
This is gross. This is people... Oh, geez. So someone's a little too... Listen, we don't want to know about... below the belt situations. Thanks for sharing that. We appreciate that. Maybe this is a good time to move on.
Yeah.
So what we want to show you is you've seen on Facebook already, 16 days into the new year, the Facebook challenge. Here's a look in case you missed it.
First Facebook viral challenge of 2019, and it has all of us feeling a little depressed as we take a trip down memory lane, to be completely honest. It is called the 10-year challenge. Have you done it yet? Some of the stars have gotten in on the action. We want to show you some of our favorites. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner, well, of course, you know, a little different. This is her putting that together, by the way. All right, Jada Pinkett Smith, 10 years later. She looks no different. Like I said, these ones are a little hard to look at because they don't stars.
Age.
They don't age, like Madonna, who apparently looks better 10 years later. I mean, my goodness, look at Jessica Biel. What a difference 10 years can make. No difference at all. Your face still looks absolutely stunning. And then Reese Witherspoon, for goodness sakes. We got in on the challenge too. We had to.
We had to.
I don't
Per
know if
request.
pictures up, maybe, possibly.
Oh, spare us if we don't have time.
I'm totally fine with
Yeah.
10 years. 10
All the
years.
celebs look good.
So the idea is you post a picture.
Oh,
Geez.
girl, there you are.
2009 to 2000. Wait, to 2019. That was so that was a headshot that I took at my first job in Idaho Falls. And when I say headshot, it was my friend taking a picture with her camera. Oh, there's yours,
Right.
Rachel.
Oh, girl. Look at that blonde
With
hair.
your mom?
Oh,
You
yeah.
both?
I made her do it too. You're
You guys
welcome.
look fabulous.
She's getting better with age, and I can only hope that the same effects will take hold.
She's getting chubbier with age.
Stop it.
It's great,
With
though.
babies.
Yeah, hey, it prevents wrinkles when you're getting a bigger face.
She's not wrong about that, but she is not getting
You
chubby.
both
She
look
looks
exactly the same.
You know, I just would change that hair. I mean, my goodness, I had the skunk stripe back 10 years ago.
yeah.
It was like, hey, if you can't afford to color your hair every 8 weeks, stop doing it.
You looked great.
I didn't look at mine. So wait, so with this challenge, I think you guys just pulled up regular pictures that you had on your Facebook,
Yes.
but a lot of them were supposed to pull up their
Original
profile
profile picture,
from
right.
10 years ago, and then the one that they have now, right?
Yes, that
Okay.
is true, which would be hilarious because you would see like back almost the tail end of high school.
Yeah.
When I insisted on clipping in extensions every day. I mean, at 18, who was I trying to impress? The boy that I don't want to ever speak to again.
I'm trying to think of 10 years ago what I was doing. I think with mine, when I look back at a lot of older pictures, I didn't wear eyelashes.
Oh, yeah.
So my eyes always look different, I think, because, you know, now eyelashes, of course, we wear them for work.
Now we pile on makeup.
Yeah, and we wear a lot more makeup. So my face looks so, like, plain when I look at old pictures and then compared to now. And I'm like,
Plain,
oh, my
that's a
gosh,
nice way
I'm
of
so
putting it.
glad that I wear eyelashes all the time because they really make a difference.
They do.
They make your eyes pop, and you're just, like, there and awake.
The best is when one starts to come off. You know, it's the end of your shift. The adhesive starts to like wear off, and I
Time
can
to
feel
go
I'm
home.
like, are you winking? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Not winking. Oh, were they flirting with you?
Speaking of being clean and showering, I went and got a facial the other day, and I got scolded.
What?
By the esthetician because, not to mention my mom's one too, and so she yells at me all the time. But because I work out with my makeup on.
Me too. Because after
But it's
work,
just like a habit, you know. When you're done, you go change. You gotta go, and if you don't get it done right after work, or at least for me, I won't do it later in the day.
this
so
takes 45 minutes to wash off.
yeah.
So what do they say? It
So she
clogs
said
the
you
pores?
have to wash your your face before you work out. Otherwise, yeah, eventually your pores will clog over time. However, she said if you have to, that you should use a scrub twice a week.
Okay. The apricot scrub.
But anyway, just a tip for you since we're talking about showering and everything. I thought that was great information, but I'm so on the go all the time. So, you know, she goes, or if you have to, bring wipes that we were talking about, and you can do makeup
at least
wipes
wipe off the foundation. I don't think the eye makeup is detrimental, but definitely when it's right on your skin and your neck too. Oh,
and then they say it's horrible to sleep with your makeup, you know, sleep with your makeup on at night, so try not to do that either.
Although it would be, I mean, I take a nap with it on. That's not good either.
Probably not.
Maybe we should just start doing it at night and then just lay still like a little mummy.
Why can't we just be like in the future? We just like walk into a machine and
poof, like
you're all
like your perfume.
Yes.
Right? Where you just go right into it.
You're like,
instant
I want
facial.
This face today, blink, and
that
then
would
it
be
goes
so
on.
nice.
We need to start working on that.
It's popular, you know, we talk about doing the microblading, and I know that older women will get their eyebrows tattooed back on, or the lip liner and whatnot.
Or they have the eyelash extensions, so they're always on the whole time.
That's a good idea, too.
You know, Monica has those, so every time I see her, she looks like awake and there. She has them on.
She goes, my lady was out of town, and I'm going to the Big Apple like this. I'm like... You'll be just fine. Your personality's bigger than that city.
The things we have to do. All right, so everybody seems to have the same answer. They shower once a day or sometimes twice a day. It all depends, especially living here in Arizona. And that's it.
You guys are awesome. A lot of people weighing in this morning. We appreciated everybody who sent us
Wait,
their
hold on. Michael.
What did he say?
He said we could give 2 about your eyelashes. Can you cook?
Oh, he says we can give 2 shots.
Yeah.
Okay. I could do 2 shots of anything. I don't think that's what you meant. But I know that if you got 2 shots, you should probably shower. We'll see you guys. Thanks so much for joining us on the Facebook Live After Show. We will see you back here tomorrow for Today in AZ beginning at 4:30 in the morning. Eyelashes up.
Yes. I love that. And I